Hi there, I'm April Davis, dating coach and matchmaker with LUMAsearch.com. Today we're going to be discussing what it really means when someone doesn't text you back. This past week I was having a conversation with two different women about texting etiquette. Both of them were seeing guys who were not very good at texting back, and one of them was only using Snapchat with the guy that she was dating. They'd constantly snap back and forth, but never actually talk on the phone and rarely even see each other. Some of the questions these ladies asked were, how long should I expect to wait to hear from a text? And should I say something to him if he doesn't respond? In this modern world of global communication, is it strange when a guy doesn't text you back? Although I'm old-fashioned and prefer a phone call over a text, especially when I was dating, I think the questions surrounding texting etiquette need addressing. It's a funny way to communicate, with words across a small digital screen. But it's also quick and easy, a simple way to get a yes or no answer. Then why do we make it so complicated? What does he really mean? I know someone who met a guy through friends. They hung out and were inseparable, but then things started to get more serious. She wanted to meet his friends and his parents. She started leaving clothes at his house. They went on a final date and then he started getting kind of shady. No return texts, no return phone calls. One time he went a week without texting her back, only to resurface saying that he had lost his phone. What he's really saying is, I'm not interested in a more serious relationship with you, and I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to put distance in between us instead of being direct. Another lady I know was dating a guy who would text and call at weird hours of the day. He claimed it was because of his busy work schedule, but he only wanted to hang out with her late at night. He didn't take her out on dates. He didn't even really get to know her. She was, in all senses of the word, just his booty call. The only problem was, she didn't know it. With their constant texting and phone calls, she assumed this was leading to something more. But when she would text him about romance, he would suddenly go silent for weeks on end. What was the sudden silence about? What he's really saying is, you're fun as a booty call and I have no intention of showing you off. I probably have a girlfriend or a wife at home. A guy I know is a textaholic. He sends about 8 or 9 texts at the same time. And if you don't text him within 10 or 15 minutes, he assumes you're mad at him or ignoring him. He met a lady and they went on a couple of dates. After each date, he would text her right away, sending several texts saying what a great time he had. I warned him that he needed to cool down on texting, but he just didn't listen. After date number 3, she just stopped texting him back altogether, never to be heard from again. So what was she really saying? You're coming on too strong and I need to do some of the chasing. So what's the lesson here? People know how to communicate. They know how a text message works. And no, he didn't lose his phone. If you are suddenly given the cold shoulder, there's a reason for it. A true gentleman or lady will call you, set up dates, and do whatever they can to spend time with you. And not just in the middle of the night. He or she will text you back and will be the one sending the first text message. If they're truly interested, you will know. You won't be able to keep away. In this text-happy generation, try not to get too obsessed. A text message here or there is fine, but if you start texting nonstop, you kind of end up looking like a cycle. Also, if someone doesn't have the decency to text you back, ask yourself, why am I even bothering with them? I'm worth so much more. Because you are. Hope this helps. Do you have any other tips on texting etiquette? If so, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, give us a little thumbs up button and subscribe. Finally, if you haven't done so already, be sure to go to our website, LUMAsearch.com, and fill out the brief profile form. That way we can consider you as a match to one of our clients. Thanks much and see you next time.